Let's start. Gonna be a cry show. Live stream ready on Chromecast. Eh? What's going on? You. Is it working? Looks like it. Yeah, looks like it. Hello everyone, everybody cool? Oh, still. Let's do it like this. You need to see me. Nah, you don't. Hello everyone and thanks for hanging out with me. Still not in a good mood. I'm sorry, this was a week of bad news. I apologize if I'm not as happy as I'm always am. But my father-in-law is in the hospital and had a horrible diagnosis, and so since yesterday, and that's not nice. So it's not about the Id.3 that I'm maybe not so excited today. Sorry for that. But let's go through all the stuff. I have found some news, that's good, and then we talk about. I got pictures from an Id.3. Someone sent them to me. So a test car, so employee car, and yeah, you've seen all the news that I was telling a few days ago. I was so mean with my clickbait video. Well, I don't think it's clickbait if what you're saying is still wrong but misleading. It's still right but misleading. But yeah, we'll try. So as always, if you hear for the first time, this is Let's Talk EV. I will go through. Thank you all for your condolences here. What we do is we will talk about some news that I found and then have a little talk about EVs as always. You're very mean video, you got me. Yeah, I was so mean, I know. But again, I don't think it's clickbait when what's in the title is true, because can wait until November for their cars. For me, clickbait would have been if I said a lie. If I said I will not buy the Id.3 and then this, but it's true. I'm not getting an Id.3, and I even put the ... there. So any more Id.3 news? Yeah, but let's go through some things and then yes, let's do something. For few sites are in German, but it's not so important. Hey, cat is here. Dog is here. I thought you had said you had seen Sense and ordered a Model 3. Haha, it's true. That would have been fun. Screw Volkswagen, Tesla is my thing now. But here, Honda E costs in Germany 23,000 euros. That's okay. Still, I'm not a fan of the car, and it has nothing to do with what Björn Nyland did. It was never anything that was interesting. Then Seat will start building electric cars in Spain from 2025. They have that in plan, and we're talking about this car in a second. It will come later. Another thing is that Volkswagen is already starting to convert another Volkswagen factory in Emden to build cars on the MEB platform. So that's nice, and it should start. It said it somewhere. 2022, they will build the ID.4 there. Where's Emden? I have no idea. Next thing, Volkswagen selects Bridgestone Turanza Eco tires for the ID.3. So this should be a very efficient driving wheel or tire. Now wheel is something different. We'll see if that's true, or if the ID.3 needs it badly. Uh, and yeah, with that, they did it with the 18 225s. Good thing. Oh, then we have the Skoda Enyaq was caught testing. Ooh, look at that, even towing. Go on. Who can film this? Well, there's a Mercedes there. And where is that? In the mountains? What now? Look, towing something. Ooh hoo hoo. The best spy video you need. An electric car towing something. So many people want to tow something. I don't do that, so I don't care, but still. Doesn't look so ID.4 as I thought, huh? A bit slimmer. And then by itself. Driving a bit, testing. Huh. Then we have the Renault Twingo ZE. Will start at 25. That's expensive for, but I'm sure that that's not the, yeah. Vibes 20,800 without tax. I don't need that. Yeah, but what battery does it have? It's a very small car. Does it say? Ooh, 60 kilowatt motor, 82 horsepower, 21 kilowatt hour battery, and I'm already not interested. But look at that. Have you seen the Seat Seat Cupra Elborn? That looks fun, and they're building it in Zwickau. So the where they're building the ID.3 right now. That's interesting, and it looks nice. Come on, show me the car, not the woman. Our first electric car is born. Elborn. I hate those seats. I'm not a fan if the seats don't have the normal headrests. But look at the car. It's nice that it doesn't have the weird ID.3 thing. That's a beautiful car. And fancy rims. That's it. I can see more. Yeah, but otherwise it's totally ID.3, of course. Inside and outside. Nice, nice. What was this with the 9,000 euro? I don't know what that was, but I think that's the normal crap that we all know from Germany. ID.3 looks wise. Towing a generator. Oh yeah. Oh, Ionity news. I have this construction. Nothing since last week. 9 days ago since they started construction, but a few chargers went live. Those two, one in the United Kingdom, Blackburn, and one in Italy, Vicenza, went live. So that's nice. Two more chargers. So we have 253 live, 302 are, so 49 are in construction. And let's look at the map. Is there anything new that I would be interested in? Yeah, I still need one here and one there. So if I would ever want to go to Caen, I think. I still don't know how you say it, but I would like Ionity charger here and off the Paris. That would be nice. Really keen on news on 45 kilowatt battery in ID.3. Cupra Elborn will most likely cost 50 to 60,000 euros. Well, if they pack it full of everything like the Max, then yes. Are you sponsored by Ionity, Girls? Where you focus on the many other networks? I'm not sponsored. I just think it's the only network that's all over Europe other than Tesla. That's why. For me, that's a big thing. So if I want to go to London, for example, there are other charging networks, but not with 4 chargers and 350 kilowatt chargers. It's just not that I know of. If you know any, you can tell me, and I like it too. And with Ionity, with my ID.3, I get Ionity cheaper, and most of the people here are pre-bookers for the ID.3, and they are interested in that as well. Fastnet are getting bigger. Yeah, Fastnet is amazing in the Netherlands. Amazing. But for example, in whole Bavaria, there's one charger, and that location has 150 kilowatt charger and 150 kilowatt charger, and when I look in my corner, just where I am, there will be 3. So and here are 2, here are 2, and this is 1. So there's 5 locations with each 4 chargers. So for me, that's just better. Yeah, I can close that. That's it. That's the news. Yeah, great news. But Fastnet is great. Prices are okay. It's just again not enough locations. When it will come, it's amazing. Id.3 news. Up here in Germany centric, they're owned by Volkswagen. Okay, they're owned by many others. They're owned by Mercedes, Volkswagen AG, of course. Hyundai is in there. Help me, who else is in there? There are more in there. Can't remember. Sorry. A few groups in there. InstaVolt everywhere with contactless payment. That's a great idea, contactless payment. And for me, it's just important that it's high power charging. For the Id.3, we're all here for the Id.3. I want at least 100 kilowatt charging. Kia, Ford, BMW. Thank you. So, almost everyone. That's amazing. Thank you for letting me know. Id.3 news. So, you all seen my video. I'm not getting a press car, and I'm still disappointed. I did my best, but I've been told that someone wants to contact me. So again, a few weeks ago, I was told that Volkswagen will have press cars of the Id.3, not a lot, but it will. So and then I got the contact of the person who's deciding how they're gonna do it, how they're gonna address the whole press contact. Yes, of course, Ionity is trying the similar to Tesla, playing catch up. That the difference is that Ionity has to work with every car, not just with Tesla, so they have it harder. Many of us will just not justify 6K extra for the Plus. So can you tell us more about what you know about the first trim, as all the pictures and video out there are of the Max or Plus version? Don't you know the specs? There was many videos about the specs, what the first will have, and then what the Plus will have, but not the first. I'm very curious of the difference, like how the lights will look. Will they be different, missing a simple daylight signatures, maybe, or look exactly the same, but just lack of matrix thing. So you have LED lights in the first, but no matrix. So when you put on the high beam, they're just on. With the matrix, it will filter. Maybe it has a automatic high beam off thing, like the Kona. I don't know. But not the segments like the Matrix has. It doesn't have it's missing the preheating, pre-cooling, not plugged in. Only the Plus and the Max has that. It doesn't have a rear view camera, the first. It has different seats. So the Max and the Plus has the same seats, but in the Max they also are electric, and they have the Max have more in massage function, and they have a piece more in for the feet on the bottom. That's what I know. What else? I can't remember now. I did a video about this. You just look it up. It's fine. How is it possible to check if I'm successfully registered as first mover? I have signed document at the dealer, but how can I check if this was submitted to Volkswagen? You can't. I don't know it either. But a lot of people are different than what we are. We want the car now, and we don't care if there's something missing. A lot of people are like, no, I want the car fully functional. I don't want to go to to update or anything. I want to get the car and has all the functionality. So I'm pretty sure you're still in. I'm pretty sure right now Volkswagen does not have 15,000 orders, final orders for the ID.3. My thing, but I don't know everything. Just been made redundant. I'll be glad just to get a job. My electric dreams are on hold now. May have to go with a used EV in the future. Would need to sort out charge at home first though. I'm sorry. Is there other prices for none first yet? No. It will be on what is it, July 20th or something? What is the highest reported VIN yet? It's over 14,000 because I'm saying that now. Ooh, you're German because you said VIN. Haha, I know that. Got email for 22nd. Yeah, then this. Around 20 or 22nd, I can't remember. But back to the story with the press car. So I contacted the person who's deciding with the press car. No surround lights. First has no ski hatch, no auto dimming rear view. Yeah, I thought the ski hatch is on all the ID.3s. It doesn't matter if first or not. Huh, doesn't matter. Where was I? So I contacted the person. I said it now for the fifth time, and he was very. I explained who I am and blah blah blah, and he said very kindly, yes, please. We're just figuring out how we address the press. Please contact me in 4 weeks. This was this Thursday. I contacted him before, but he's on holiday, so I contacted the person around him. They didn't email me back. So I emailed the person I'm in contact with for the e-up and the e-golf, and she said that ID.3s are all booked, and it's a long waiting list. It's a high demand, and that's why I have to wait and contact her at a later moment. And then I cried back in the email, what? I'm really with my YouTube channel. I'm trying. I'm ordered the car, and I'm totally in there, and um, there is no Mark 8 e-golf. Mark 7 was the last. Mark 8 will not be e-golf anymore. The e-golf will stop production in December. And I explained that I thought that Volkswagen and I had a bit of a connection, and that it's not all about the press to get everything out, because people know about the ID.3, and if there's press stuff, yeah. So if I'm always saying that I'm not putting down Fully Charged. Fully Charged is a great channel, but when it comes to car testing, I'm sorry, it's just an overview of the car. It's nothing in there that's interesting if you know the car. If you have never seen the car before, then it's interesting. So if they show a Honda E and you don't know anything about the Honda E, then you're like, oh, huh, it's great. But if you're interested in the Honda E, you know all the specs, then you want to see numbers. You want to know if it's comfortable, if how are the seats, details and stuff like this. And that's not what they're giving. The same as when Top Gear is looking at cars, or YouTube channel Top Gear and Car Wow, and I don't know, so many German YouTubers, Car Maniac, and I've seen so many people right now testing the Polestar 2. And again, I'm not getting the Polestar 2, so I'm screwed again. But again, I understand it. I have with the Polestar, I totally get it. I have not even 5,000 subscribers. Uh, Nobody is watching me because of the Polestar 2. Why would this be any different? A video would get many views, and I would test it a bit differently than others. But nothing. I get it why I don't get the car with the ID.3. I thought it would. I would have. I think that I have a connection with you guys. So many pre-bookers here and in a Facebook group. I really thought that I would get an ID.3. But is Marcus here? Is Marcus here, EV Journey, because he told me that he watched the live stream from I'm totally bright, sorry. He watched the live stream from Björn Nieland, and he heard that he will get the ID.3, so Björn Nieland, for test drive, but and one of the first, but he said maybe in September. So if he gets the car in mid-September, and hopefully I can get my car earlier than that, then I'm okay with that. So if the press cars get to the press later than we get our cars, then I'm okay with it. Then I don't need a press car. That's cool. But I don't know. Still, I'm disappointed. I was hoping for more, and the again, the office where they decide that, nobody wrote me back yet, because when I told the test department person all of my sad things, then she said, oh, I'm very sorry, I don't know, I'm not deciding that. I emailed the office that decides that, and they will contact you, but nobody contacted me yet. This was Thursday or even Wednesday. Nobody contact me, so that's fine. Where was I? What about the e-golf? When can I order the normal ID.3? Will start mid or end of July. You can order it, but we won't get it till, I don't know, February or something. No, there is a new one though, based on the Mark 8. No, there is no. There is no new e-Golf. What you mean is the is the GTE, and GTE is hybrid. I'm not interested in hybrid. Should we all refuse to order our first until we get a press car? You persuaded a lot of people to get one. No, I want you to get your car. Don't worry. Get your car. That's more important. Wish they hadn't stopped making the e-Golf. If you like the e-Golf, then it's a problem. Yes. Regarding Zoe, was the region adjustable? No. Well, adjustable in the way that if you have the gear in D, then you have very tiny region. If you have it in B, you have more region. If you press the brake, then you can adjust it even more. This is what I can do. Hi, how are you? Hopefully you are well. Could I ask you, do you think a 7,000 extra for Plus worth? I'm meaning right now before we see an ID.3. You have to pay 7,000 more. We pay 6. It's still a lot of money. For me, it was worth it because the Plus has functions that I wanted. And it was the keyless entry. So the normal first you have to unlock with your key, but Plus and Max you go close to the car and it opens itself. Second thing was the Matrix LED lights. I want that. Third thing was the rear view camera. I wanted that. Fourth thing that I found out later is preheating without being plugged in. I need more subs for cloud. What cloud? But I need more subs, yes. The cat is cool, that's correct. He's right here. And the webcam doesn't work for some reason on the side, so I can't even show you the ID.3. Stay here, it's okay, it's okay. I'll show you here. This is my ID.3. It even has the rims. Those are my rims in my car, but I have white interior. This one has black interior. And I know every one of you is like totally freaking out. How can you get a white steering wheel? We get so dirty. I don't care. I will clean it every day. It looked amazing at the Frankfurt Motor Show. I want the white interior. It looks just amazing. I think press cars will be given right before first cars will be shipped. Again, I'm on Volkswagen the whole time. If there is any possibility that I'm one of the first to get his own car, I pick it up in Zwickau at the factory or Dresden, I don't care. Just put the update on there and give me the car. I will go there and pick it up. You don't have to bring it. And I'm not. Wesley is cooler. Wesley is in bed. Sorry. I need 3 days. That's all I need. In 3 days, I can test the main things that are important. 1,000-kilometer drive, drive to zero with 90 kilometers with top speed. Do the Raccobi test, so range consumption, best speed with all the cars, with all the different speeds. Charge full, see the charging speed, and with the 1,000-kilometer drive, then see how fast it is to go 1,000. That's all I need. The press cars were given right away. I mean, the ID.3 is cheaper than a Model 3, but the pricing is higher than most hoped. Yeah, because a lot of people hoped that the pricing would be like the small ID.3 battery. I think this was a big thing, and I still think the ID.3 first is an okay price. I still think the Model 3 dual model long range is a better car for long distance driving, but what am I saying? I haven't even driven the ID.3 for a long distance, so it's a bit too early. Yeah, it's too. 1,000-kilometer trial, that's true. I guess it is too far away, but anyway, can you rent an e-Golf for 5 euros an hour or 39 euros a day in Rothenburg? 135 kilometers from Passau, including 300 kilometers. Thank you. I will get my e-Golf later. So in 12 days, I get the Nissan Leaf E Plus. And I will do all my tests. I will not do the 1,000-kilometer thing. With that car, we all know that it has problems. And I will want to talk to you about anything. Do you not know any Volkswagen employees who have a car? No, I do not. Anyone. Will you camp out overnight and ambush the security when they come in on the morning? You'll pick it up. Yes. Have you tested Kia Niro? Yes, I drove the Kia Niro, but only for an hour. There's a video online, or two, I can't remember. I only had it for a very short time from a dealer. I asked Kia for a press card. They never replied. They don't care about me. Where was I? I always lose my train of thought. I'm stupid. Will you do a sleep test with the Id.3 like Björn with MGZS? No, I'm not interested in sleeping in cars. He can do that, and if you're interested in that, watch him. I will not do that. If there's some problem, I don't know, I drive somewhere and then the hotel did something wrong and there's no way I can sleep anywhere else, then I will sleep in the car, but otherwise not, because I sleep horrible in a car. I just can't. If I'm not amazingly comfortable and if it's not cold, I need cold temperature, then I just can't sleep. And then I'm just done. Have fun with that e-golf. It always impresses me when I see the eco tips functions. The e-golf automatically recuperates before roundabouts, T-crossings, downhill cities, speed limits, curves. So auto regen, yeah, that's okay. Who sleeps in cars here? Yeah, I don't get it either. But so I get the Nissan Leaf for 2 weeks, and then on August 10th I get the e-golf Monday. On the Friday 24th of July, I get the Nissan Leaf. Fair enough. Wondered how the Niro compared to Ioniq, as you were very positive about the Ioniq and seemed good value. If you need the space of the e-Niro, get the e-Niro. It also distributes power better than the Kona. It has more power than the Ioniq. It has the same features except for the head-up display than the Kona. If you need the space, get the e-Niro. For me, it was a bit too big. Kona was more my size, but again, it was the crossover thing. That's why I'm getting the Id.3. I like driving cars and sleep in bed. Thanks. Yes, me too. I do the same thing. Yeah, what I wanted to talk to you about is I have a problem with the Nissan Leaf. So all the time, the three cars that have been Kona head-up display is one of the worst. I found it okay. It was the first head-up display I've seen. It's okay. Would love to see Chris sleep in the Zoe a little. Ha ha. Zoe's already back. So and the space in the Zoe is okay. But again, I don't want to sleep in a car unless it's the if you ever get the EQV, so the big Mercedes, I could sleep in there. That's a big gigantic car. Wouldn't bother with Leaf. No, I wanna drive the Leaf. The Leaf was fun to drive when I had it the last time, and this was a 100 kilowatt model. Am I right that the 40 kilowatt hour car has a 100 kilowatt motor? I can't remember. Does Huawei still produce e-golf? Yes, they do. You can even order one, but till they produce till end of or till December. I don't know exactly. Maybe they prolong. They build them in Dresden at the Transparent factory. You can watch them build your car if you want to. So the new Nissan Leaf, so the E Plus, should have 160 kilowatt motor, and that's fun because then this is the most powered only front, so not all-wheel drive car, electric car I will ever drive. That's fun. So 150 was the most so far, and then Model S, Jaguar I-Pace, Model 3, they're all-wheel drive. So this will be fun. It depends on country. Not all can order e-golf anymore. I don't think you can order it on the website, but you can get existing ones or whatever, or something like this. I don't know about the order. I'm not that good with e-golf. But I have the problem with the Leaf because of Geronimo. I looked, and when I do my tests, so with it's not a problem with when I drive it empty at 90 and top speed, and then charge it back up. That's okay at a 50 kilowatt charger with Geronimo. But how do I do my Rokeby tests? So right now I'm charging at Ionity, drive 60 kilometers, charge at Ionity again. There is no high power Cheramo plug anywhere near the highway, anywhere near my area. There is one far beyond Munich. I'm not going there just for that. I have an high power 150 kilowatt Cheramo plug 20 minutes away from the highway, but this is not a consumption test then, so I will have to do 50 kilowatt Cheramo charging for my Ryokobi test. So this won't be that great. But I also know that the Nissan Leaf E Plus is not charging very well, even on the very fast Cheramo plug, and Cheramo is just screwed right now. If you have a Nissan Leaf, you're always screwed just with 50. That's the problem. When will be released the price for the ID.3? If we mean the standard ID.3, this will come soon. I don't know, 2-3 weeks. Ego of old tech now. That's true. I'm torn between. I am torn between buying ID.3 Plus or keeping my A4 event from 2016. I can't get the Volkswagen really cheap with employee but my A4 has such a nice interior. Well, I can't make that decision for you. Just wait. I would wait, test drive one, and if you say that's fun, I like that, then buy it. And if you say no, I don't like it, then keep your A4, just like that. But if you're not sure, don't order it now. That would be not good, right? Oh, God. No, yeah, and you heard, of course, Polestar 2. I'm not getting that car either. And again, I get it. I understand that. Just got electric, especially with a discount. Just go electric. Well, again, I'm not converting any fossil. I mean, I'm driving a stupid ICE car because so far there wasn't an electric car that I thought is worth the money. I think the first car that was worth the money for me was the Kona, but it still had a lot of disadvantages. And the ID.3 now is even better. We'll see how it is. ID.3 fast lane can be ordered from 20th of July 2020 in Germany. Yeah, was it? So the prices should be also available for these fast lane versions then. Yes, that's true. Other thing, so from Friday to Saturday, a weird timing at night, because I checked, I think at 8 p.m. I checked. When you, I don't know which countries can do that, but I know in Germany you can, on the Volkswagen website, you can log in, and I use my login that I had from my reservation when I pre-ordered the car. Good morning, Jill. No Stuhl here. He's not here. What is the ID.3 fast lane? Fast lane is with the ID.3 that you can, with the first edition you could choose 3 things. With the fast lane, you can choose, I think, 9 things. So battery size, then full power or 110 kilowatt, then color, then a few packages of features, and that's it. So you cannot say, I want it to totally empty with a heat pump. Doesn't work. Maybe it will come, maybe not. I don't think it will ever come. I think ID.3 will be always packages. They're trying that. Hyundai Ioniq not worth the money? Yes, it is. For me, it is. Hyundai Ioniq was fun to drive. I liked it a lot, even on longer distance. I love driving the Ioniq. I love driving Kona also. Kona is awesome. Hyundai rules, and I can't wait for the Hyundai 45. That would totally be my car. We'll see. Damn, no Stuhl, goodbye. Bye, Jill. Where was I? There was more. God, I forget everything right now. Oh yeah, VIN. So, I have one coming next week. Good idea. Yo, have fun with it. So, on sorry, there was fur all over the keyboard. On Friday evening at 8 p.m. I checked when you log into your Volkswagen account, and then you can say add car, and when you add the car, you can either go either do put in your VIN number that I didn't have, or you can put in your commission number, and the commission number you get from the car dealer after the order, and I got that, and then I could see my car. It was my color, it was my rims, and it said a feature list, and it says everything that the car has. But total detail, I mean, even down to, I don't know, stuff, so much thing. But no VIN. And then on Sunday morning, I had a VIN, and it's above 14,000 something. I don't even know, by the way, why is a VIN such a special thing? I learned it all over other videos that people are always blurring out their VIN. Why? Is it? I don't see it like a credit card number or an address, a personal address or something. What's the problem if I tell you my VIN number? I don't get it. It's you cannot get into with WeConnect into the car unless you know how many kilometers are on the odometer, if it still works like that with the e-up and the e-golf. And if you are in my car, so to see the odometer, you can also see the VIN in front. So I don't know. What's the problem with my VIN? But still, I thought I'd do the same because I have no idea. So I blurred the last three numbers, but it's above 14,000. So I don't know if they already built that many cars and now they are allocating the VIN numbers to people that order the car, or they haven't built them but they will build them, and they know that this car will have this VIN number. It's planned to be built, I don't know, in 2 weeks, or it was just built on Friday. I on the Facebook group pre-book. No, I was on a different one, the Id.3 something, Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. There were people that had already a VIN right after they ordered, and I asked them, what version do you have? And all of them, except for one, said they have a Max version. And then after I said that I have a VIN on YouTube, somebody told me, hey, I have a VIN too, and it's at 11,000, but I ordered the car way after you. Oh, I don't know, a week or two, what he said. So the order of building or order of how you get the VIN has nothing to do when you have pre-booked or when you have ordered. So I don't know how they're building the cars, if they do max and then plus or whatever, or if they do 2 weeks max and then 2 weeks plus. I have no idea how they do that. But I have again, it should be right now at 15,000, around that, and they want to sell or deliver 15,000 cars in September, and then the other next 15,000 cars in December. So maybe they are on track. That's good. Where was I? Will the Id.3 be good for delivering milk? No. Why you are not going for Hyundai? Because Id.3 fits better what I need. Kona is amazing, but it's a crossover. I don't like crossover. It doesn't have too much space in the trunk. It only charges with 75 kilowatt. No internet. It has app support now with the 2020 version, but no internet streaming and everything. And it's not on a electric car platform. It's still on a fossil car changed to electric. And for me, a big thing with the Id.3 is the CO2 neutral. Not building the car, but then when they produce CO2, then they're building something else to reduce CO2 somewhere. And for me, that was an argument that I liked. Also with the first year free charging at Ionity, and then special prices at Ionity afterwards. The Id.3 just fits my needs better, and I'm very excited, and I'm still, no, this is my car. Where was I? You can search for Id.3 family business tour style in Google. You will find a German forum going electric with more data. Also, the liturgy page shows something, packages and so on. For your information, Dutch government announced there is no more budget for subsidies in 2020, just after 8 days. Oh, that's bad. Id.3 or Leaf, which one do you think I should get? It all depends what you want to do, but and where you are. But here in Germany, where I live, a Leaf is just for what I do with the car is the wrong car. A Leaf is a comfortable car. It's powerful enough. It's fun to drive. I think it's totally okay. And if you don't do amazingly long distance driving where the battery is getting too hot and then your charging speed drops amazingly strong, then it's fine. And you also have to know that you will never charge amazingly fast just because it can't. And then there's no CHAdeMO plug who can charge that fast. And CHAdeMO is getting less and less here in Germany. It depends where you are. But for me, I would never go for the Leaf, and that's why Nissan already announced that they will remove the Leaf from Europe. But maybe you get an amazing deal, and then it's fine. Maybe you don't need fast charging, and you don't need long distance, and then this is totally your car. Just a precaution. Does VIN is specific? Does VIN is specific for EV, also for others, for example, diesel car? No, so the number in the back shows, of course, the model number, so which cars are built, and that thing in the front is totally for the Id.3. But if you mean that the VIN at all is for electric cars, no, every car has a VIN, of course. Leave old to Id.3. Tesla don't build cars in VIN order. Maybe Volkswagen doing the same. I'm pretty sure that that Volkswagen didn't do it because they were starting building the car before real ordering. And I mean, they started building in November 2019, and ordering was in the mid of June. So for 7 months they were building cars, and nobody knew who the cars will go to. Oh, you mean doesn't build cars in VIN order? So that not the next car has a different VIN. I don't know. I heard from someone told me on, I don't know if it's true, again, I'm just repeating, that he was in contact with the Zwickau factory and they're just building what they want. So 1 day max, 1 day plus, or whatever. But I don't know if that's true. More seriously, did you see Cupra Elborn? Your thoughts? Yes, I've seen, and it's beautiful. Somebody already said it will be 15 to 60,000 euros. That would be expensive. It looks cool. Doesn't have the thing in front like the Id.3. So this here will be missing, the black thing. That's nice. I was never a fan of that. Yeah, it all depends what it can do. If it's really better than the Id.3, but it looks better, except for the rims. Not nice rims. Yes, conversations have some comprising. I don't know what that means. Hi Chris, do you know anything about Id.3 electric thermic heat storage or faster heating of the car 6 kilowatt? Do you mean if the ID what heating the Id.3 has? I have no idea. No idea. I just know that only the Max in Germany has the heat pump. In other countries, all the versions have heat pump, and then it's a normal electrical heater. But I don't know how powerful it is. Polestar 2 first removes are amazingly good. Shame it's above our budget. Yes, the reviews I have seen so far of the Polestar 2 again are not very. I've seen 3. It doesn't look. It doesn't. The reviews are. It's not Björn Nieland or me. We're doing the right test. I'm sorry. I know I'm mean, but most of the people do tests in a very general way. And if you don't know the car, it's an amazing test. But if you are interested in the car, I would want to know more. So all the details. I want to see every button in the car, the menu in detail. What can you adjust? And then driving, see the consumption, heating, cooling, charging at whatever, if it's warm, whatever. I'm planning to get second-hand 2019 Ioniq next spring. Yes, I know about the charging speed. I'm fine with the Ioniq and its charging speed. Will the Elborn have head-up display too? No idea. I have no idea. I think that Volkswagen, I know that Volkswagen will keep the ID light, so that light thing in the front window. The L1 will not get this. I know this from Silke Bakshik. She told me that, but I don't know about the head-up display. No idea at all. He says yes. Then it's good. And I wanted to show you the pictures of that I got from the Id.3. It's not all great. Will Seat also launch Elborn or only Cupra? It will be called the Cupra Elborn. So these are some pictures that I got sent today from someone. I don't know if he wants me to say his name. He just said I can show the thing, so I won't. He saw the cars parked and it's charging at a Tesla destination charger. That's funny. And it's a Max first edition with the 20-inch rims and everything. And it was an employee car. And oh, Jill, you have to look if there's piano black. I can't see. I'm pretty sure it is. Beautiful car. And it has the license plate is Z, is for Zwickau. This is where Id.3 is being built. Go wag. Are you wagging in your sleep? Yes, you are. I heard Volkswagen is building an Id.3R in 2024. You think they will really build it? I don't know if they will build the Id.3R. What I've heard, and this is where I'm not interested in the car anymore, that it only bumps 150 kilowatt up to 180 or something, and it won't be all-wheel drive. And if I want to update to a powerful EV, I want all-wheel drive. I saw piano black on doors too in Dutch video. Total nonsense. Yeah, you'll like the. This is also piano black now. Oh, it has a thing, QR code on there. The sticker thing is still here, but it's different, huh? Yeah, that's it with the pictures. And then there's a video too. Let's watch the video. Ooh. Wait, I do know it's an i3 behind. Beautiful car. And here it says Id.3 from Saxony, fully electric. Oh, I want an ID license plate as well. I tried in my where I am Id.3. So Passau, where I live, ID and 3, but of course that's taken, and an E, and then a 33 also taken, 333 taken, looking best in white. That's true. I love it in white too. That's why I'm getting in white. But I haven't seen interior. I think was gray. Beautiful car. I don't like the rims of the Max, and I don't think I want 20-inch tires, wheels. But that's a reason why I didn't update to the Max. I could have done that, but I thought just for the head-up display and the electric seats and the heat pump to pay. I calculated in the 3 years that I will lease the Id.3, the Max would have cost me 2,000 euros more in the 3 years, and I don't think I would have don't want that. Seat Elborn is not being launched, will be replaced by the higher spec Cupra Elborn. They changed. That's okay. I have to write Seat to get the Cupra somehow. and see if it's the exact same thing, then Id.3, compare them. That would be fun. And I have contact with Seat. They invited me to drive the Seat Me in Spain. Mine is white because it was free. I'm a cheapskate. Well, I'm so sorry I have to pay for paint. In Germany, paint and every decision was for free. There was nothing extra. The only thing extra was, of course, the version. But no extra payment. Oh. So what week is tomorrow? Tomorrow is week 29, and I hope cars will start launching in week 37, so it's still 8 weeks to go. Shame Seat Elborn would have been cheaper. Yes, but I don't think they can make it that cheap right now. That's why it will be later. If Seat Elborn will come, it will be with a small battery and then cheaper, maybe less features. Maybe stock car with nothing, no internet connectivity and everything, just electric. Possible, no problem. But I see advertising on TV the whole time for the Leon with internet connectivity with Apple Car, Apple Music, whatever. When you think they will do press test? Ha ha ha! It's so funny. In 8 weeks I'll be at Phantasialand. Oh my God, you poor bastard! Don't do that. It's just 2 million people. Are they even open yet? because of the pandemic. Are you sure you can go there? It was a yeah. I really hope that the press cars arrive. If I don't get a press car, I hope they get the press cars. I hope they get the press cars late. God, I look like a weirdo here, like a serial killer. Um, that would be awesome. I still, again, I'm working on Volkswagen. Well, it doesn't mean anything if you have the tickets. Curious to know when we can expect first press reviews. Um, I again, there are also already press reviews of some magazines. I've seen that, and they have driven the car, but they haven't filmed it. And I'm just again, I'm on Volkswagen, and I will not stop. I will email a lot and ask if somehow I can get my car just a tiny bit earlier. 3 days, that's all I ask. So 3 days before, I don't care if a normal person gets the Id.3 first. No problem. What I don't want is other, well, or would be spam the hell out of them, yes. What I would love is if I get my Id.3 before other YouTubers that have ordered the car, and there are not too many. So so Björn Nieland hasn't ordered the car. So if he gets the car first, I'm mad because I'm involved in this car for 1.5 years, and he's paying attention to it since Frankfurt Motor Show or till it was the whole pre-booking, but not really. The same with Next Move. They ordered 50 cars or something, but they're a company, and that's why they can afford all this. I'm a private person. Look at me, I'm crying again. It would be nice if I can get the car first. Maybe they will change their mind if you send them your famous video. Ha ha ha, that was good. Yeah, that would be a reason to give me a car. Yeah, I will be on their toes. I know that the guy who I contacted will be back on July 21st, so Tuesday in a week. And then see what he says, and then if we can make a deal, maybe I pick up the car earlier or something. I don't know, or get an employee car when the test cycle is done. I don't know. I don't care. I want the car, and I want make a few videos before anyone else. Just a few. I want I don't know, show you the car inside, outside, and then consumption tests, 1,000 kilometer test. That's it. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if Björn get it. It would really suck for you, but he has a lot of weight. Know that he's heavy. I know. And Björn is getting the car. He said it in a live stream with the Nissan Leaf. That he will get the car as one of the first, a press car, but he also thinks it will be in September. And again, so if the press cars are coming in September after, I don't know, the first 2 weeks that normal people like me, normal people are getting the car, I'm fine with that. So if I can post my video before Björn Nieland, that would be amazing, because it would be a big thing, and I will do everything. So either I have time and I will try to produce a good quality, or I have no time and it has to be fast. We'll see. I don't know. You're not normal, Chris. That's true. I'm so not normal. I wouldn't be here if I would be normal, huh? 70 people here. How many likes do we have? I don't have the video here. If there are 67 people here, I want 67 likes. You guys can do that. As Irish cars have no heat pump, I will be very interested in your range test. Well, since I hope I get the car in September, and there won't be any heat needed. So 32, one dislike. One dislike. What the hell? You guys crazy? Was you, Darren, with the dislike? Oh, you, Jill. I know. Always the bad people. 36. God. Like. Yeah. Oh, 35. 2 dislikes. Yeah, that was you now. Ha ha. Ooh, no dislikes. I knew it. Not, no, not me. Honest. Okay, the first time it wasn't you. Um, but again, you know it all. Ooh, go sneeze. Ooh, you okay? Choo. Okay, my girl. Ooh, it's okay. Go sneeze. Someone hit the wrong button. Yeah, everyone. Well, again, 2 dislikes. Who's toying with me? Oh, it was a dislike because I asked for likes. Totally right. Go dislike me. It's fine. It doesn't matter anyways. I'm just saying it's fun to always push you guys for a like. Um, yeah. But 8 weeks we can do that, and the good thing is, of those 8 weeks, I have 4 weeks with other EVs, so I have stuff to do, and it will be interesting and fun. So far, not another EV is planned, but again, there would be is okay if I mean the e-Golf I have till August 24th, and if everything works nicely, I hope I can get an ID.3 afterwards, and I hope I can get mine. Oh, I just have to work on them so hard. If press cars are going out, let's think about this. Let's think of the logic here. Come on, you 2 dislikes, go away. Come on, so mean. Yeah, I said it didn't bother me, but it does me. I see the two thumbs down, and I'm all. I got so many thumbs down on my clickbait video. That's okay. I got a lot of thumbs up too, and so many comments. Thank you all. I was so mean. Like, what was I saying? Think of the logic with press cars and cars that are being delivered. So they're working on the software right now still. They're thinking of, okay, at some point the software is done. It just has to be. At some point they have to say, okay, the software for the car is done. We have to start updating cars. And so a car has to drive, I don't know, it's not over the air right now. Ooh, 1 dislike was deleted. Thank you. Whoever there was, comment and you get, I don't know, you get a drive with the ID.3. You get my ID.3. No, where was I? But let's again. So at some point they're updating the cars, and it's not over the air update, so they will have to drive the car into a tent or whatever they're building, plug something in, do an update. It was me. Yeah. And software is never done. Always need update. Yeah, but at some point they have to say the software is at the spot where we want to update all the cars. This is fine. They're not gonna update 1,000 cars and then 2 weeks later they have more bug fixes and say, "Ooh, we do the update again." So at some point they say, "Okay, this is it. It's the best version right now. It has some flaws, but it's okay. We will update." And then every car has to go into release version. Thank you. Every car will go into the tent. They plug. I don't know how they update with the ODB or whatever it's called. Plug, update. Any news for ID.4? No, not that I know of. There were the pictures from China without the camouflage, but it looks like the car with camouflage, so I don't see a big deal with that. So they update it. Maybe it takes, let's say, 5 minutes, and then the next car arrives. So when they're starting updating, they're not just updating the first press cars. So when they, let's say, they update the whole day for 8 hours, then they updated, let's say, 100 cars. I hope it's more. Have you seen Audi Q4 e-tron sexy or ugly? It's still an SUV, so I don't care about it. I want a normal car. I want a sedan. BMW i4 has a face only a mother could love. Yeah, the big grille of the i4 looks horrible, but it looks like it could be an interesting car. I will contact it, BMW, if there is something I can have or test or whatever. I was always booing Toyota for not having app support when they brought the new Corolla. Now look at us. Yes. Where was I? Yes. So let's say the first day they updated 100 cars at one location. I'm sure they have more location and can update more cars. They're not using 100 press cars. They're using maybe 10. So there are 90 cars there that they still have to check if everything's fine, and then, but on that first day, they want there's not a press person waiting for the update, getting in the car and drive. So they're updating it, putting it somewhere, and then they say, okay, a few days later, now it's fine to pick it up. But a few days later, they already built other cars. But for the customer cars, normally they put it on a trailer and then bring it to the dealer, and you pick it up at the dealer. But I don't want that. I will pick it up there or pick it up in Dresden. They can drive it there. I don't care. So I'll really try to manage that. One of the first cars that's updated, I hope they go in a different order. So not with how they built the car. I hope they I don't know, go in the order that people pre-booked. I have no idea. Or maybe they just update already right now, and they're updating 1,000 cars, and then they start with the first 1,000. I don't know how they're doing it, but I still think that when the press cars are being released to the press, customer cars are done as well. And so I try to get my foot in that at least my customer car is there too, and I can get it and I can drive it. That's what I'm trying to do. I don't know if it's possible. I hope so. Musk hinted a model smaller than M3 designed and built in Berlin. Also something to look forward. Yeah, that's true. But when Musk is hinting something and the factory is not even there, so it will be presented in 2 to 3 years, and then it will come in 5 years. I'm not interested in a car that will come in 5 years. I'm interested in a car that will come this year and next year. And so far, that's the Polestar 2. That's very interesting. Id.3, and then next year, Id.4 and the Cupra Seat Airborne, or without the Seat, and of course Hyundai 45. That for me seems an amazingly interesting car because of the 800 volt system. Well, it might be your third EV. 800 volt system, amazingly fast charging, and Hyundai is part of the Ioniq. That seems to be very, very interesting. By the way, nothing from Porsche. Still haven't heard anything. I don't see any new tests with Porsche press cars on YouTube, so I don't know why not. So I wouldn't say that the Porsche is already any news about ID Buzz. No, not that I know of, but also don't look in detail about the car. But the Porsche, I don't say it's old news, but it's also not something on the peak right now. So who knows? I will try to contact this week someone at Porsche, not the same guy all over again, maybe a different one, and hopefully I find someone who's saying, yeah, sure, give him one. Who cares? I don't need every press car for 2 weeks. The small cars that I had so far, so if I have them for 2 weeks, I can tell you in detail how it is to own the car, how it is driving it, and if it's a good thing. But with a Taycan, not a lot of people are buying that. Expensive car, I'm okay with 3 days or a week at least. That would be nice. I will try. And I'm always mad to see other YouTubers getting the car if it's a YouTuber that I don't respect. There are always people. There are a lot of YouTubers, electric car YouTubers that are amazing. There are some that are just boring, and then there are some that are just extremely annoying how they're doing things. And yeah, did you get anywhere with Peugeot? No, I was in contact with Peugeot, and they said that the press cars they were scheduled for August, but they're delayed for Germany, so it will be later. And they will contact me if the press car is available. I don't know in what order I will get them. I know that those EV people that I was just talking about, will got the car already. So I hope it's just a normal press car. And she what she told me is that there is a press event, and she invited me, but I'm not going. It's very close to Köln, so Cologne. That's 500-600 kilometers from here, and it's all about the whole press. So there's a press conference, and then you can drive the car, but I'm pretty sure not alone, and only for 10-15 minutes. And I don't need that. That's not interesting to me, not at all. Well, at last, my last Volvo got upgraded wirelessly. They just got power for the connector adapter from the car battery. Okay. Do we know whether the free 2000 kilowatt hours can only be used with Ionity, or it also includes local suppliers? Of course, it includes all charging stations that will be in the WeCharge app. We don't know we don't know yet what will be in there, but it will most likely be most of the chargers that you can see in Plug Surfing, Shell Recharge, Maingau, and so on. So it will be 150,000 chargers in Europe. They all have a price, even though you get 2000 kilowatt hours for free. I'm pretty sure that Volkswagen will do the same as it did in Germany. So you get 1 year, 2000 kilowatt hours, or 600 euros for free with charging. With that, whatever comes first. So if you go to a charger that for some reason doesn't want to cooperate very well with Volkswagen, and they check their prices to 2 euros per kilowatt hours, and you charge there, you cannot charge that much because the limit is 600 euros. And no news on mango price changes. No, it's still now it's on 34 cents because we have less VAT in Germany. Surprised they're so cheap on energy for so long. Yes, I don't know that either. They're really wanting people to get into their to get the power for their home as well. If you do that, then prices are 25 cent or 24 then. That's awesome. 24 cent at Ionity. But I checked, and Maingau price for home for home, even though it's renewable energy, it's not that cheap. I have different things that I would want to get, and then if you don't go out that much and don't charge that much, then it's not helpful. And I have the 1 year for free with what we just talked with the Id.3. So for me, it doesn't make sense to do Maingau power at home right now. Get the free info from your dealer. Dealer, let me have it for the day. That's good. Finland gets 3 providers, including Ionity. Really? Why not more? I think you get more. Pretty sure you have other charging stations. Sorry, I'm tired. Did a Poland Dutch EV owner Maingau was second, 80 votes, most used just behind Shell Recharge, more than 100. At Ionity, I'm sure it's all Maingau. Rest of competition was way behind these two. Yeah, Maingau rules, and at some point they will stop the Ionity prices. They just wanted to make it cheap, and they're paying on top of it right now. But again, they think it's good advertising for their power company. But at some point it will be over. But as long as it is till September, I'm fine with that. Yeah, if anybody knows anyone at Porsche, give me a Taycan Turbo S, please. I want the Turbo S. I don't want the 4S. I mean, if I don't get any Porsche Taycan, then I'm okay with that. But if they want me to decide, of course I want the Turbo S. I want to feel the 760 horsepower. Just for fun. I won't use it the whole time. Just want to see how that is. I never driven Model S performance or Model 3 performance. Model 3 normal, so long range dual motor is just amazingly fast, and ooh, needed for mashing by, what's mashing? Potato mashing? Yeah. Bye, UK techie. So if everybody know anyone with Porsche, get me the car. That would be amazing. I would love to have that Taycan for a few days. That would be fun. God, I'm tired. What the hell? Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm old. I'm tired. Yeah, she's sleeping too. How is everyone out there? How's the whole pandemic situation in your country? Germany, it's totally fine. Instead of a mask, for the mask, it's all back to normal, except for big events. They're still not allowed till the end of October, I think. No big events. Yeah, we wanted to go on a cruise in January. We were invited, I doubt that will happen. We can go on holiday now. Yay! Go on holiday. Mm, good, huh? Cute. Where was I? Yeah, but I'm looking forward to the Nissan Leaf. I really am. When I had the Leaf, the 40 kilowatt version, for 3 days over a weekend, got there. If they'll use the full price 79 cent for Ionity, then 600 euros is only 760 kilowatt. You need a price of 30 to get 2000 kilowatt hours for 600 hours. No, you don't have to think about that. Yes, again, the 600 euros is a limit, the 2000 kilowatt hours is a limit, and the 1 year is a limit. How you charge, how you use it, it's totally up to you. Ionity with the Id.3, at least in Germany, will be 55 cent. So you can calculate 2000, no, not 2000, 600 euros divided 55 cent is you can charge 1090 kilowatt hours on Ionity. If you only do that, then it's over. After that, you have to pay. For the Id.3, then you get so every Id.3 they can charge with 100 kilowatt, even the 45, but with the charging upgrade, 45 kilowatt hour version, the price for Ionity will be 55 cent. If then you can get the I don't know what it was called, the Plus, WeCharge Plus or something, then it costs 33. If I can't remember. My free on charger is not free anymore. Oh, I'm so sorry. And then there was another one. I can't remember what it was. Now, I think that's it. You get, when you have the Id.3, they can charge 100 kilowatt. You are in the WeCharge Plus, which means 55 cent, and then you can have pay 10 euros a month or 9.99, and then the Ionity price will be 33 or even 30. I can't remember. I guess you will do about 25,000 kilometers in the first year. I will do a lot. I'm pretty sure with the Id.3 in the first year. I see when I test the cars right now, when I have them for 2 weeks, I drive above 2,000 kilometers in 2 weeks. What is that? So that's 50. No, I can't. That's 52,000 a year. I won't do that. What I'm saying is the 600 euro limit will always kick in first if the price for charging is above 30 cents. That's true. It will. But it all depends how you're using it. Maybe you will use, so what I will do a lot of the times, so where I'm working now, we're moving in August, hopefully in August or in September, the whole warehouse. And then not far from where I work is a normal triple charger, and so CCS, CHAdeMO, and Type 2. Type 2 to, I don't know, 22 or 43 kilowatt. And I'm pretty sure that the Type 2 will cost less than 30 cent. I just think so. In Maingau it's 29. So I will, when I'm at work and I need full charge, I will drive the car there, charge it, and come back and let it charge, and then pick it up when it's done after 4 hours. Like or whatever. I will do that. But if you do if you only use your WeCharge credit for what am I doing here? For Ionity, then yes, it will not last that long. No. I think it also has a 1 year limit, so you need to use it. Yeah, of course. I'm planning to charge at home overnight at 9 cent. Well, you can do that. That's fine. 9 cent is cheap. I don't have that. Prices here at the lowest I found was between 25 and 26 cent, but it's renewable energy and sustainable renewable energy, something like this. And the most expensive was at 26. So it all depends how much kilowatt hours per year you need at home and so on. I will do that. And I will only use, I'm pretty sure when I can do this Type 2 charging, I will use my, I don't know yet. I have to see if I do tell people to like the stream. 36 viewers, only 45 likes. I'll say that. Hey, you 65 people watching, press the like button. I see 1 dislike. That's okay. I know who you are. It's you. Gotcha. 47 likes. Yeah, it's fast. I get 4 hours every night at 5p kilowatt hours. God, you get cheap electricity there. No, we don't have that, and it's the same price the whole day. Maybe they changed that. That would be amazing. 48 people. You guys rule. But it all. I have to see if I need it for long distance driving. My free charging, then I will only use for Ionity and charge at home. And if I don't need it, if I don't drive that much far, and if I don't need 2,000 or what I just said, 1,000 kilowatt hours. 1,000 kilowatt hours is a lot. I mean, let's say it's 1,090 kilowatt hours, and I say with the Id.3 I will have an average of 15. That means I can drive 7,200 kilometers. Not a lot. That's true. Yeah, it's true. Just on if I do it just on Ionity. So we'll see. In Finland, it's 20 cents per minute. So about 24 cents per kilowatt hour means 2,000 kilowatt hours is 480. Electricity is too cheap here. Yes, so you will be, again, it will be for every country. Maybe for your country it's 400 euros because electricity is cheap. Who knows? Did they already told you that? Do you know which cables are getting in Germany and Ireland? They're giving a granny charger and a 16 amp cable. The same here. At home, 2.3 kilowatt charger and a 16 amp cable. The same here, but 3-phase. So, shouldn't that be 11 kilowatt? Am I right? 16 amp? I'm horrible. 400 volt times 16 amp times 3, 19. Yeah, it's wrong. 380? 18. I don't know. You know that better than me. I will see. But I want a cable that can do that. Of course. No cat. Cat went downstairs. I only have dog here. But the webcam doesn't work. I would have to switch the camera, and that's too much of a hassle here. Why did the live stream says it's red? I don't get it. 48 people. Nobody liked. Only the 3 people. It's fine. Yes. That's it, huh? Anything else? But like I said, my plan is to either only use my credit with the Id.3 on long distance driving. Yes, if you have 3-phase, you will have to get tether charger to get 0.5 kilowatt hours at home, 32 amp single phase. But if I have 11 kilowatt charger 3-phase, does it still have to? Is 16 amp still 11 kilowatt, or is that again the 7.4? I don't know. I hope they have a cable that can charge with 11 kilowatt like the car can. That would be cheap out. Hope not. We have to buy a cable. But yes, and if I don't do the long distance drive, then I will do the AC charging a lot at work. Anything you are fearing about Id.3? Still 100% confident? My 7 kilowatt is at 30 amps, but you have 1-phase, right? Not 3 amp, not 3-phase. That's different. And what voltage is it? Is it at 110? Yes, 3-phase is 11 kilowatt, 3-phase 16 amp. Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to know. Anything you are fearing about Id.3? What I'm fearing is the D and B drive mode. I will hate it if every time I get in the car I want to drive with B, I have to put it in D and then B again. I really not like that. That would annoy me a lot. Yeah, the WeCharge Plus will only be cheaper than Mango if you're charging over 990 kilowatt hours per month at Ionity, which would be a crazy amount to use. Again, when the free credit of the Id.3 is over, we'll see if Mango still has the same price. That's my thing. Single phase 16 amp is only 3.7 kilowatt. Yeah, times 3 should be the 11. Same 2000 kilowatt hours 600 limit in Finland, but no first mover club. Oh, I'm sorry. Why? Why should Finland not get a first mover club? I don't get that. It's a bit mean. I didn't know that. Sorry. Um, what was I saying? Again, I lost my train of thought as always. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. Ooh, I swore. Ooh, demonetized forever. Maybe because I was yawning and you didn't understand it. What was I saying? Yeah, with 11 kilowatt, I think that's okay to charge at work or close to work. It's like 300 meters away. That's okay. Have a good night's sleep. Yeah, I don't know. It's. Yeah, you weren't here. We got very bad news about my father-in-law. He's in the hospital, not well, and in Canada. Did it begin with F? Yes, it did. And he's in Canada in the hospital, and because of the whole stupid pandemic thing, nobody can see him, so he's alone in the hospital, and he got very bad news, and we try to find out stuff, but it's horrible with Canada being 6 hours behind, and even the people there cannot contact a doctor. It's really, oh, I'm so sorry your dad passed away. My condolences, and it's just the whole situation is just horrible. That we don't know anything, and we're just waiting. Thank you, Jill. It's just a weird situation. We have two chargers at work, 10 amp single phase for about 800 ampliers, hogged by hybrids. That's mean. You should talk to them. Just leave a note and say, thank you for having a hybrid and doing something for the environment. All be nice talk and said, but I'm driving a fully electric car. I need to charge here. Is it possible that we can switch? You don't need to charge here, you just want to charge because it's free. For UK Ireland users that would you prefer 3-phase 60 amp for charging, 11 kilo single phase, 32 for charging at 7? 16 amp 3-phase, of course. All you can do is try and stay in touch, try to get the staff to tell him you're looking out for him, that will help them a lot. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I try, but so even the family in Canada, so in Ottawa, can get in. The nobody. He has to 2 days off because they tested him for COVID-19, of course, and then after that, people can go in. But then today we got the message that they lost the test, and so he had to do the test again. He has to wait another 2 days till people can go in. So his wife and two kids cannot visit him with the bad news that he got and talk to him. What's happening now? It's just very frustrating, and we're of course waiting the whole time. Someone emails us with news, and then again with Canada being 6 hours behind. At work we have 4 Shuku sockets for EVs, so free electricity. They are all the time. Hybrids by arrive at work before they do. Haha. You can look the ID charger manual and show the charging setups. Few people already have the basic version in use. Yeah, the basic version works. It's fine. I was lucky with my dad. He was in hospital before lockdown occurred, and the care home let me visit during lockdown via the back door. That's nice. Yeah, so, and the other thing is my wife can even visit him, so fly to Canada and see him in a hospital even if she could, because when she's a Canadian citizen, if she flies to Canada right now, she has to be in quarantine for 2 weeks. So and when she comes back, I have no idea if she has to be in quarantine here, but she has to be in quarantine there. So even if she goes for 2 weeks, she can't see him, and then because she's flying and at the and at airports and everything, then the chances are higher for her to get sick, and then of course she doesn't want to get anyone else sick there. So it's a horrible situation. There are many other Shuka sockets in the car park too, but the others are intended for engine heaters. Huh. Yeah, still, she wanted to be there. It would be nice. Yeah, I would be okay if they had a Shuku socket at work too, but outside the outside the warehouse there is no Shuku. Inside, right at the door, would be a 30 amp three phase, but then I need a charger, so I need like the juice booster or something like this. I'm not buying €1,000 charger so I can charge at work if I can just charge at home and pay, and I still have to pay for power at work then if I do that. So it's I'm not doing that. Will you change mostly home? Will you charge mostly home? Again, in the first year, I have to see. Yes, preheating, pre-cooling. Of course, I will do, and if the battery is extremely low, then yes, I might charge at home. Again, I have an 22 kilowatt, so 4 22 kilowatt chargers, maybe 600 meters away. Imagine the trip if you would have to be 28 days in quarantine. Yeah, it would be horrible. The girl I used to work with passed away in May here in Ireland. The funeral mass was via YouTube. My God, her parents are South African and were not allowed to travel. Oh God, yeah, that's horrible. Yeah, that whole situation. There are things. I mean, for us, for normal people, if nothing big is happening, it's okay. The whole pandemic, but for others, it can be very hard situation. If EVs become as popular as many hope, it will be interesting to see how the power industry will cope, especially in Germany, where you have no nuclear now. EV charging requires baseload. It requires baseload, that's true. But when do you charge? You charge at night. And if your wind and whatever still have coal, if this provides the base without the nuclear, and then solar is providing the most want, there will have to be batteries to store stuff or do pump water up the hill, and then when you need it you let it down, something like this. No solar at night, that's true, but it doesn't have to be solar at night. It can be wind, and you can store it somewhere if you need it. But again, I've seen a few videos about that. That the normal German person is driving 42 kilometers a day. So in average, there are people that charge more, that drive more, and there are people that drive less. But the normal the average is 42 kilometers. So you only need to charge that, and then you can calculate how many kilowatt hours it is per day. And then again, when do you charge? Most of them charge at night, and so the base load that you get with wind and I don't know other stuff and hydro, it will be fine, and they will adapt. And it's not like EVs are coming like this. Not like next month, 10 million EVs are on the road. It will be like this. They will notice, okay, we have more EVs, power consumption at night is increasing, we have to do something. Then they do this, and the German government also issued that there will be more uh, uh, renewable energy power sources as well. My parents live in Mexico half a year. We're only able to leave country. We're only able to leave country last week. Oh my God. Relief they're back. Things are turning real bad there, especially where they live. Wind unreliable. I wouldn't say that. If you're on the coast, there's always wind. Most charging happens slowly at night, so charging won't be an issue for the grid. I really don't think so. And they did a test. They had a city in Germany where they gave, I don't know, it was a small town, and they gave most of them EVs and just watched how the grid is dealing with that in that area. It was all fine. Most charging hydro, yes, is fairly constant. What do you think about India? I have no idea what's happening in India. I'm totally honest. I'm not watching news. It's always negative. I'm not a fan of that. Too expensive still for 10 million lol, but get the point. 10 meters. I don't know what you mean. At 1945, the system generation of Ireland was 49% renewable. That's nice. Live next to windmills here on the coast of Netherlands. Rarely don't see them turn. So the question is, what are the windmills for? And so electric wind generation, a lot of them are turned off, so they're locked because they don't need the power, or they cannot store that. Maybe these are for emergencies. They know, oh my god, we need power, and then they unlock them and then it works. My car mostly stays at home, so I could charge it from solar, and when V2 grid arrives, it can feed the house at night. Yeah, you can do that. UK has used no coal for electricity for over 3 months. That's awesome. Yeah, well, Germany did. Germany did, of course. And again, this is a step by step. We're going in the right direction. It's a great thing. I love when I see that a company like Volkswagen is most of their factories now is all renewable energy. I think that's awesome because it costs money. It's not that easy. I think UK has the right approach. Nuclear baseline with wind and solar to make up, plus bio and oil. Not using hardly any coal these days. Fusion is still a long way off, sadly. And we don't even know if fusion will ever come, if it will ever do what people think. It's a nice theory, but if you can use it the way. But I'm still proud of Germany for trying to do it without nuclear, and they wouldn't do it if there wouldn't be a way. The thing is just you need the pressure so something changes. If you say, yeah, we will close all nuclear plants if renewable energy is enough, then it will happen long time. But if you say, okay, in 5 years, no nuclear power plants anymore, deal with it, make power, I can see that they're all under stress. The same with electric cars now. Why are so many electric cars coming in 2020 and next year? Because the EU said if you don't get the CO2 limitation done, you have to pay. And now it's all, oh my god, we have to do it. All these power sources, and all we want from is rotating shaft. Yeah, it's true. A bit more from power, I think. Electricity rules. Oh. Oh. Do you guys have anything other than, because otherwise I'm going to bed. Yeah, I'm not so happy today. I'm sorry. Was a bad week. Well, the Id.3 wasn't the big thing when it comes to that. It's fine. I'll survive. Other than that, if you don't have anything that you guys were interested in, other questions, other things you want to talk about. Yeah, my voice seems weird too. I'm getting sick. No. Yeah. But as I told you, so next 1 or 2 weeks, I still upload Renault Zoe videos. I have a few. How many do I have? Oh, where are we? Hot drive is sleeping. Final video. Zoe. I still have 1, 2, 3, 3 videos only. No, 4. One is still in the making. So I still have 4 videos. So it should be 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks I'm done with the Zoe videos, and then I get the leave, and maybe in the first weekend I also already will do the live stream with driving, do the range test and everything, but real range test, so do the can we have one now? Which one? What do you want now? 93? Or a video? Nice chat. Good night, everyone. Good night. T. Jeremy? You meant video. You just want a stool video. No, that's a 10,000. I'm soon at 5,000. Have you seen? Since the Zoe videos? A Zoe video. No, come on. The next video will be the 90 kilometers range test. Then charging test, then city consumption, and then likes, dislikes. That's it. Those are the 4 videos. But my my subscriber count went really up this last few days. Normally I get around 250 a month, or 28 days as YouTube is doing it. And when there's something special happening, it was when I was in Dresden at the pre-booking event for the Id.3, then it was way more. And this right now it's at 314 in 28 days. So it's really good. I'm at 4,657, top notch. And so only 343 to go for 5,000. That will be a big thing, and then 10,000 would be the most amazing thing, because then you can see my drunk video. I'm nice. I'll show you that. Yeah. Okay, anything going on? Yeah, but I think that's it. Thank you all for being here. It was very nice. I'm sorry I wasn't too happy today, but thanks for all the nice, kind words. Video by Christmas. I don't think I have 10,000 subscribers at Christmas. It took me 2 years. Oh, when was it? I think, when did I open this YouTube channel? It was in July of 2018, but I don't know when. I just reached a million views. That's amazing. Just a few days ago. Now I have 1,012,000 views. That's awesome in 2 years. It was on July 26th. When is that? Sunday. That's today in 2 weeks. It took me for the right now 4,000 something subscribers. So I guess in a month I have the 5,000. Hopefully, unless you all leave me because I'm a jackass. I swore again, but this was okay. So maybe mid-August I have the 5,000. But the curve is of course going up with the Id.3. It will be a bit faster. Cha-ching! Nice. So I'm expecting the 10,000, I don't know, end of next year or mid of next year, depending how my Id.3 videos are. It all depends how the manufacturers are dealing with me, giving me more cars or whatever. I just don't know. But again, that's it for today. How many euros gives 1 mil? What do you mean? If I have 1 million subscribers, how much money I make? I don't know. I know that with the money thing with YouTube is very hard. It all depends on the country, what people are watching, and I'm glad that with my English videos that Americans are watching my videos, and Americans advertising gives the most money. I can see that in my YouTube Studio analytics. And my most viewed is UK and Germany, but from Germany I barely get any money. That's fine. But I don't want to anymore. Yes, have a good night's sleep. Honeymoon gives 1 million views. I don't know, 1,000 euros? Something like that. YouTube Premium. Premium is almost nothing. It's like 1% or so. Mostly it's the normal YouTube thing. Again, I'm going to bed and hopefully sleep, and then work all week. Yay! And Tuesday get the next Zoe video, the 90-kilometer range test. Okay, thank you all for being here. Very nice. Hey, Photostorm, you didn't say one word today. But thanks for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.